Hi, Caroline here. Just a quick video. I just want to go through something I was discussing with my husband recently. So I'm 27-year-old now. I've been to every slimming club going. I have been skinny from the age of 16, 17. I've just yo-yo dieted, crash dieted, as I say, been a member of every slimming club. I'd lose the weight, gain the weight, lose the weight, gain the weight, and that's how it's been. I've been skinny, and it's nice to get smaller clothes, but I've never been healthy until now. Okay, so what I just want to go through is, right, some of me bugaboos, right, okay, so as I've already said 3 or 4 times now, slimming clubs, okay, I'm not going to name any specific slimming clubs, but they don't teach you about good nutrition, and this is what annoys us, right? I used to make myself go to the toilet, right? Even if I didn't need the toilet, I would sit on the toilet until I went to the toilet. I had IBS, made us really, really ill, okay? So I would sit because I would think, oh, well, if I can go to the toilet, I might lose half a pound or another pound, and then I won't have to sit in a circle of shame or whatever it is when I get there, or I won't have to sit and tell the group what I've done wrong this week when I knew fine well I hadn't done anything wrong. I'd stuck to that plan and I'd exercised, alright? So basically, they make you jump on a set of scales and then they go, oh, you haven't lost this week. But they don't take into account the fact that I worked out 3 or 4 times that week. I'd been living on chicken, right? So I probably gained muscle mass, but back then I didn't know it. So I'd come home and I'd be sitting crying to my husband, or if it was when I lived with my mum and dad, crying to my mum and dad about it. It wasn't healthy. I was hung up on what the number on the scale says. It's absolutely ridiculous, right? It's me pet bugaboo now when my mates go, oh, I've been working so hard and I've done this and I've done that and I haven't lost any weight. And it's like, no, you probably haven't lost any weight. You've probably actually gained muscle and lost body fat, which is a lot healthier than just losing weight, all right? I'm 5'9", and I've been down to 10 stone before. It's not healthy, okay? I was 10 stone, but I was skinny. You could see me ribs and that. At the time, I thought that was dead sexy. But now, looking back, it's not sexy at all. Skinny isn't sexy. Fit is sexy, right? So skinny girls look good in clothes. Fit girls look good naked. Who wants to be the what? You choose what you want to be. I don't care if I'm a size 6, right? Or a size 10, 12, 14, right? If I'm healthy and I've got good muscle mass and I've got good definition, I really couldn't care less what I weigh, right? The scales mean nothing to me. I still weigh over 12 stone, right? But my body fat percentage is low, my muscle mass is high, I'm fit, I'm healthy. Making you go to these clubs, I used to go, honestly, right? And I'd be like so nervous about going and getting on the scales. It's ridiculous. I would make myself ill all day. I would stop drinking, this is the God's honest, right? So I would stop drinking water or any fluid at midday, right? And my weighing would be 6, 7 o'clock at night, right? And I would stop that because I was under the impression that having a drink of water could add an extra 3 pounds, right? How mental is that? Even if that is the case, why dehydrate yourself for the sake of a little weigh-in? It's absolutely crazy. And like these things are, oh, just eat as much pasta as you want. Oh yeah, that's healthy. Do you know what I mean? Now, I love my life. I'm so healthy, I'm so active, like I love what I do. I'm, a fitness instructor now on top of my regular job, and I absolutely buzz off seeing people's results, yeah? I strongly believe in the products that I'm on, okay? So I understand that my nutrition and hitting my macronutrients is important now, okay? So I make sure that I get my 40% worth of protein, I get 30% of carbs and 30% of good fats. Okay, I used to be terrified of fat. Everything I owned was fat-free, yeah? I used to have like a Diet Coke addiction, but I could drink as much of that because it was fat-free, yeah? Oh, and I could like have 12 mullahs because they were fat-free. I tell you what, I was actually on a diet once, right, where a curly whirly was like less of a, what's the word, like without giving away who it was, curly whirly was better for you than a banana, apparently. Yeah, that's brilliant, okay. So I tell you what, why don't you just bin the veg, okay, and have a pizza because we say it's better for you. It's crazy, man. Like, honestly, people need to learn about good nutrition, okay? No matter what you're doing, right? I love my products and I love Herbalife, but if that's not for you, okay, just make sure you know what you're talking about when you're going into nutrition, okay? You can't out-exercise a bad diet. I used to be under the impression, I ran a half marathon thinking that like, oh, well, I can eat what I want. I was fatter when I was training for a half marathon than I was before and after, because I was stupid enough to believe that you can out-exercise a bad diet. You could spend 12 hours in the gym, right? But if you go and eat a pizza or a McDonald's afterwards, you're going to put that back on, right? You're not going to burn it off. You're going to be unhealthy. I used to drink all the time. I don't anymore. Don't get us wrong. I like a glass of wine now and again with my friends, but I don't drink every Friday, Saturday, Sunday like I used to, okay? Because why would I want to waste my weekends feeling like that? I love my life. I want to get out. I want to do things. I want to be around positive people. I want to be, you know, around people who are like-minded. But, you know, we don't all sit around and talk about food all the time, but we do talk about our goals and we talk about where we're at and, you know, what our focus is, what body fat percentage we want to be, you know, and we share that with each other, so we've got common ground and we're accountable to other people. But we don't all sit in a circle of shame and go, oh, well, you know, little Joey had a cake this week, so do you want to tell everyone about how you feel after you ate that cake? No, we don't do that. We're there to support people, right, and point them in the right direction. So all I'm saying is stop looking at the number on the scales, right? You could weigh 10 stone, right, and someone exactly the same size as you, height, everything, could weigh 12 stone. The 12 stone person could be a lot healthier than you are. And that's what I'm saying, is women especially are hung up on this number on the scales. It means nothing. If you've got scales like that, honestly, I suggest you bin them, yeah? Go off measurements, get a measuring tape out, measure yourself. You're going to get more results from that, because you might stay the same weight, but if you're gaining muscle and you're losing fat, you're going to shrink, yeah? So, as I say, bin your normal scales. If you want to invest in them, get a pair of Tanita scales that give you everything, yeah? So they give you your body fat percentage, your muscle mass, your bone mass, your hydration level, your metabolic age, the list goes on, right? Or just use measuring tape, right? Because these normal scales that you get on, oh, I've been working so hard and I've put on a pound. You might put on a pound of muscle, so why waste your time beating yourself up about it? Just bin them, all right? So I really hope this is helpful. I didn't mean to go on a rant, but it's something I feel really passionate about. So, you know, if you want any information, get in touch with me or Dewi, you know, any of our team. Come along to Fit Camp Wrexham. You know, we love what we do, and we're all like-minded people there to encourage you and support you. All right, so thank you very much. Bye.